Okay, so hello from my side as well, Gregor Kosec, R&D Director at Acies Bio. So I'm feeling that many of you are wondering when will the PSJN, formulated PSJN product, become available for the growers. I'll describe briefly our role in the project and when this might really be happening. Yeah. So it all started with a conversation between AIT, Austrian Institute of Technology, and Acies Bio, our company, really a company really focused on innovation and R&D in microbial biotechnology. So AIT had a really interesting microbial strain, the PSJN, and Acies Bio has the expertise to develop and scale up such interesting scientific ideas into real products. And we joined the BIOVEXO consortium. And the tasks in BIOVEXO for us were, of course, first to develop an efficient production process for the bacterium, and then to develop a prototype product, which actually enabled our partners then to apply this bacterium in the field trials that you saw in the morning and early afternoon sessions. And of course, what were the outcomes? You've already heard they were really promising, and actually really new for us as well. Yeah, so the data is really being, has really been compiled very recently. So scientifically, it seems that PSJN is able to affect the Xylella infected olive trees and also almonds. And of course, the effect is even bigger in the context of integrated pest management. And of course, what this means for us as a company, that even such non-standard microbes, which is not a bacillus, which you have many of them on the market, that even such non-standard microbes can be efficient in biological control of plant diseases. And of course, that it is really important, that our expertise is really important to bring this potential actually first to the trials and then to the growers. So how does it all look from the business perspective? Yeah, we know that of course the Xylella is not the only bacterium affecting the woody perennial crops. Yeah, so there are many other bacterial diseases which have negative effects. So you've heard probably of citrus greening. So there are really many such diseases, and many of them are really big unmet needs in agriculture. So how did it then continue? Yeah, the BIOVEXO, of course, did a very big job in showing that this PSJN bacterium can be effective in fortifying, of course, olive trees in case of Xylella infection. And actually, through transcriptomic studies, a strong biostimulatory effect was also shown. But in parallel to BIOVEXO, so Acies Bio and LIT made an additional investment, so additional trials on different plant diseases to expand the application spectrum. And that's really necessary, because if you have a wider application spectrum, you have a bigger market. With a bigger market come lower costs, and costs are really important for the growers at the point when they start using, or they make a decision to start using the product. And of course, one of these applications actually led to a patent application. So all the results that we have until now form a really nice package. Yeah, it's from the business perspective, it's an asset that we now have to invest in further and bring to the market. And what does it still take? Yeah, so basically for us, a company really specialized on technology, we need a partner, a business partner in the agriculture field, who can then help us navigate the next steps, which are of course on one side regulatory, on the other side how to find the right markets, how to get to the market, how to distribute, and so on. Additional spectrum I already mentioned. It's really needed, and really to touch the regulatory part. Yeah, so because the bacterium really has a strong biostimulatory effect. Yeah, it's also effective if you just spray it on healthy trees. Yeah, they will really start growing. Yeah, it will be visibly more vigorous. Yeah, But at the same time, they also help the plants where they're infected by diseases. It's really yeah, it's really a question whether it's best to take the biocontrol registration route or the biostimulant registration route. Each of them has advantages, disadvantages. A big difference is, of course, also the time that it takes to bring then the product to the market. And so where are we going? So I mentioned already, in parallel to BIOVEXO, we've already invested into further spectrum expansion. We've established additional collaborations with several academic partners to address different bacterial diseases. And we are, of course, open for new such collaborations. We have also presented the results, not the BIOVEXO ones, which are really new, but our results from other applications, to different ag companies. Several showed interest, but we are still aiming to engage with additional companies to really see the best fit for this partnership. And we are investing in a new bioreactor. So we have currently up to 10,000 liter fermenters. We will be from the next year having the 30 cubic meter fermenters. And all this with the idea to become a really big European hub for fermentative production of such agricultural microbials. Having this production in Europe, in the centrally located, so in Slovenia, will enable us to really bring such non-standard microbes to the growers for different diseases. So we are really looking forward to that. And of course, we realize we'll still have to invest into R&D, do further trials, for example, establish the dose rate, the number of applications. There's a lot of work still waiting for us. Hopefully, we'll continue to collaborate with the BIOVEXO partners. And hopefully we'll bring the product to the market in the next, I would say, 2 to 5 years.